Reservation key automates much of the process of sending emails to your guests. To see what is in queue for a particular guest, click the guest's name from the calendar, and then click the Correspondence button. From this window, you'll see there are several options. The very top one is to view the history in queue. Click that to see exactly what has been sent and what is in the queue. That will open a new window. And here you can see that in queue to be sent, there is the message that will go out after the stay is over. Previously sent were all of these messages, and there are no saved documents. It is possible to edit a message that is in the queue. Click View on the one that has not yet been sent. And then you can actually type right in the message to add a personal note or change whatever you might need. Once you have done this, click Update in Queue, and this will save your changes back into the queue. To go back to the queue, click View History in Queue. If you need to delete any messages, you can now delete them from here. Now we'll close this and look at the Correspondence button once more. Within each message, there are three options: Send, Edit, and Print. If you want to send a message right away using the template, just click Send, verify the guest's email, and click Send Email. If you want to print a message, such as a reservation confirmation or a checkout folio, click Print, and that will open up the print window. And it gives you a printable version of the message. And finally, if you want to first edit the message before sending, click the middle section, and then you will be able to edit using the regular template viewer here. You can send it now, or you can send later. If you click Send Later, the system will ask you which date you want to send it on, and you can pick a date and click Save to Queue, and that will save it right into the queue. You can also change templates by selecting from the template at the top of this page if you want to look at one of your other email templates. Now you'll notice that these email templates can include HTML and styling. So as you can see here, this yellow highlight is in HTML code, the bold, the large font, etc. Now that pretty much covers the basics of the Correspondence button, but one more thing I would like to show is how you edit these email templates and how it can be easy to make edits in the email template section and then check to see what the email actually looks like. To do that, open up this email correspondence window and leave it open, but then click in the background here to go back to the main page and click over to your email templates section under the website tab, email templates. Now we still have our template window open, but you just can't see it because it's hidden behind this main page. So I'm just going to edit this first message here. I just expanded it to just make sure it's the one I want. And I'm going to click Edit on that. And then I'm going to go over and open up the template window and make sure I have this template in the same window here. This would be I have you reserved, or it's the same one. So now I'm going to go back into this window. I have two open here at once. And I'm going to just make some changes. And then we're going to check our save it and check the changes in the other window. I would like to just make this date line red. So I'm going to say div style equals color red / div. Now this, if you can get as fancy as you'd like with the HTML. You can do some Google searches and learn some very basics. But you can see here the basics are like strong or bold. You can use font. Anyway, there's many tutorials online about that. So anyway, I click Save Changes on that color red. That saved it. Now I'm going to open up that other window, and I'm just going to refresh by pressing Control R, and our date line should go red. And maybe we're on the wrong. Yes, we're actually on the wrong message, so I'm going to click the right one. And there it is, the date is red. If we want to make that date larger, so I'm going to go back to my other window, edit that first message again, and now say size, how about 40 pixels, and click Save Changes. Now go back to the other window, press Ctrl R to refresh. And actually it didn't change, so let's go back and look at our original code. I actually made a mistake. It should be font dash size. So we'll save that, go back to the window, reload, and there it is. It's huge. And that's the basics of being able to go back and forth to see your changes as you make them by reloading a separate window. And one final note is if you should delete any of your templates from this list, if you already have the template saved into the queue for an existing reservation, that email in the queue will not be removed. You would need to manually remove anything in the queue. Same with making changes. If you edit a template here, if you already have a template saved, it will not update to the saved template. You would have to go in and manually change that email that is in the queue.